Christine Davies, and welcome to my kitchen in Long Beach, California. We've all heard the connotation, yesterday's mashed potatoes, and it usually doesn't have a really good meaning. And usually yesterday's mashed potatoes get thrown into the garbage. But I'm going to take those yesterday's mashed potatoes and I'm going to turn them into a wonderful side dish, and what it's called is a layered potato spinach mash. So come on with me and we'll make this dish together. However, even though I have some leftover mashed potatoes that I'm going to be utilizing, I really want to show you what makes these potatoes so absolutely wonderful and will enhance this dish. So I've already drained my potatoes, and I'm going to bring them over here, and we're going to mash them, and we're going to put in all the wonderful things that make mashed potatoes so delicious. First of all, we're going to use 3/4 of a stick of butter, and we're going to have in here a 1/2 cup of cream, and also have a 1/2 cup of half and half. But what's really going to make this dish absolutely burst with flavor is the Kraft product Philadelphia cream cheese. But not just this, but they're wonderful flavored cream cheeses. These are just out of this world. It just adds such a wonderful flavor to dishes. It's just unbelievable. The potatoes that I use today are russets and also the Yukon Gold. So I have 2 russets and I have 3 Yukon Gold. I put them in salted water, of course, and I also like to add 2 cloves of garlic, and also like to add a bay leaf. So now that we're ready to go, we've got the butter in. Where's my masher? Here it is. So I'm going to mash the butter into the potatoes. And get it all nice and incorporated. Now, we may not be utilizing all of the cream because we're going to be adding the next ingredient, which is our Philadelphia cream cheese. And I'm going to use half and half. I'm going to go ahead and use the 1/3 reduced because I'm going to use this, so one should offset the other, kind of, sort of. So we're going to stick this in here. And then we're going to add the 1/3 reduced cream cheese. And we're going to incorporate that. And it already has a lovely consistency already, as you can see. And we're just going to add just a little bit of our mixture here. So basically, these are fabulous mashed potatoes with an unbelievably wonderful flavor. You have that onion and that garlic coming, onion and chive coming through, excuse me, along with the garlic from the garlic we added to the potatoes at our cooking time. Cut. I'm having a hot flash. Hi, I apologize. Crisis is averted, hot flash is over, so let's get back to our potatoes. I was just getting ready to season them, so let me taste them. They're already fabulous, but they just need a little bit of salt. Don't you just love my cute little scooper here? So we're going to add a little bit of salt. And some white pepper. I love the flavor of white pepper. I just think it adds another level of flavor to the mashed potatoes. So we're going to add a little bit of this. And then we're going to finish our potatoes. And we're going to taste them one final time. Absolutely perfect. The flavor that you get from this wonderful Philadelphia cream cheese with the chives and the onions is just, you can't beat it. So be sure to put this into your potatoes. Okay, so now that we're finished, I do have yesterday's mashed potatoes. These we can use the day after. So let's go ahead and move on to the spinach. Okay, let's move on to the spinach layer of our dish. And as you can see, I have some really dry spinach here. And how did it get to this point? Well, what I did is I used 2 packages of chopped frozen spinach, and you can use whatever brand you happen to like. And what I did is I lined a strainer or a colander with some cheesecloth. And then I proceeded to just go ahead and wring out as much of the liquid as I could possibly get out of it, because we want it dry. And the reason why is because we wanted to absorb all these wonderful flavors that we have sitting here, which is we're going to be having some chicken stock that we're going to be adding to this. We have equal portions equaling 1 cup of half and half, and of course whipping cream or heavy cream. We also are going to add some nutmeg. We're going to add some more white pepper to kick it up a little bit. And we're going to finish it with some butter, and of course the key ingredient, which is going to just give it such wonderful flavor, is the Philadelphia cream cheese. It is going to give it a luxurious and velvety texture. And then the last thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add a product called Nam Pla, which is a Vietnamese fish sauce. And it is absolutely marvelous because it just adds another layer of flavors again. It just kicks it up just a little bit. It is the equivalent of salt to the Vietnamese people. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and add this. We will be adding just a little bit more salt at the end once we taste it and to make sure that our flavors balance, okay? So let's get started on adding all these ingredients to what I already have in the pan. Okay, now in the pan I have already sauteed off 2 tablespoons of butter, 1/8 of a cup of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 strips of applewood bacon, and a small onion. I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients that you see here that we just discussed and put a lid on it, let it cook for 15 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, our mixture has been cooking now for a little over 15 minutes, and as you can see, it is rich, it's creamy, it's got a fabulous texture, but we want to make sure that it is seasoned correctly, so we're going to taste it one last time. Absolutely fantastic, scrumptious. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start layering our dish. So I've already added the first layer of the potato mash. Now I'm adding the spinach, and I'm going to continue to layer, and then we're going to pop it into the oven. Well, as you can see, our layered creation is all done, and you look at the beautiful layers that it has. What I've done is I've taken the back of a knife and I've just made a few little scrapes here and there because I've also melted some butter, and so we have a little brown butter that we're going to drizzle over the top. Drizzle it any way you want to. The whole point is get the butter on there because everything is better than with butter. So we have a little brown butter going here, get the rest of it out of the pan, and on top we're going to sprinkle some Parmesan shavings, okay? You can do your own, or you can just go ahead and buy the stuff that's already done. Makes life a lot easier. I've got about 1/2 cup. Can't go wrong with cheese. It'll brown. It'll be gorgeous. Okay, I'm through. I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the 350-degree oven, and we're going to leave it in for about 35 to 40 minutes, and then we're going to take it out and then we're going to eat it. All right, in it goes. Okay, we've taken our spinach layered creation out of the oven. It was in approximately 35 minutes, and now we're going to, we've also let it rest for 10 minutes. We're going to cut into it, and we are going to taste it. So as you can see, look at the beautiful layers on this, and look at the creamy texture. All right, here it goes. The best. Crispy, soft, pliable. You must try this.